guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I created this super glowy base. As you guys can tell, I'm glowing from within everywhere. Paired it with a matte red lip and I did a halo eye, which I love. So yeah, I'm loving this look. It's so glowy. I am lit. If you guys want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. What am I going to start with? We'll start with eyes. So I've prepped them as well. I'm going to go in and set my base and start with a transition shade. Now to set my base, I do like to use the Chocolate Bar palette for both my setting colour, which is this white one, and my transition, which is this colour here. So I'm going to go in with those two colours first. I've just started like F45 training and I am sore as a mother right now. The brush that I did use to set my face with was the Designer Makeup Tools 129-14. It's the natural eyeshadow and the brushes. The brush that I'm going to be using is, picked up the Morphe M441 brush. Going in with Salted Caramel now from the same Chocolate Bar palette and going in my crease. I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to go in with this colour here. Because we're doing a halo effect, I'm going to place the colour at the end and in the middle and really smoke it out. So I'm getting a smaller brush. I'm going to get two brushes. I'm going to get a small fluffy brush. This is the Zoeva 224 Luxe Defined Crease. And again, I'm going to go in with Zoeva. This is a small bullet brush. I'm going to put the colour on with this first and then blend it out with this. So yeah. Applying the colour right there. And on the outer ends. And then I'm starting to buff. I'm going to do this a couple times. I'm going to take a clean brush and I'm just going to start blending out the lines at the top just to make sure it's very diffused. And I'm almost blending the two brown tones together on that upper crease. Just not too much, just a little bit. So I'm going in with a darker tone. I'm going to go in with this colour here from that same palette, the Shade and Light palette. So we did this colour first. Now going in with this. In the same areas, just building up that colour, that intensity. Taking that clean brush and blending out those lines. What I'm doing is I'm taking this shade here, it's a little bit more warmer, and I'm actually putting that between my original crease colour and these darker lines because they're a little bit hard to blend out with that first transition colour because it's so light it almost goes dusty. So I'm going in with some of that, a little bit of that red to really blend. I'm starting to really smoke out these eyeshadow colours through the crease. I'm taking that clean brush. If anything, it had a little bit of that warm red on there still. And I'm going in. I'm going to go in with, do I go in with black? I feel like that might be dark enough. Yeah, I'm going to stop here. If I do the other colour and I feel like I need black, then we'll go back to it. So for this middle colour, I'm going to get the most sort of like intense frosted colour I can get. Frost yourself. How to lose a guy in 10 days. Frost yourself. I'm going to do that. So give me a sec, I'm going to find a colour that will look good there. Okay, so for the middle part of my eye, I'm going to go in with the Josie Marin Coconut Watercolour Eyeshadow. They're just in a small little droplet bottle like that. I'm going to take a little bit on the back. So cool. Just like swipe down and bam, there's the intensity. Now I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to pat it right in the middle. It's so intense already. And then on the other side. Now because this is a cream, I'm going to set this with a powder eyeshadow. Just going back and forth and patting it out. These dry pretty well, like really nice, intense. You just got to work fast with them, I believe. And that's pretty much dry. I'm going to go higher. And it looks funny now, but it makes sense on my eyes. You probably don't need to take this high for you guys, but yeah. Now I'm going to go in with a clean brush. I'm going to go get this colour again, Salted Caramel. However, mixing that with that warm tone I started picking up from the Kat Von D shadow. And I'm going to get the smallest amount, tap it off, and then go in and blend that through. Going in with my Designer Makeup Tools brush 173S-10, medium silky soft shader. That. I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek's foiled eyeshadow in the colour Starry Eyed, and it's just a really nice champagne, and I'm going to pat that on top of the Josie Marin colour. And that is, oh my god, so much more intense already. Difference, bam! It's like straight foil. The colour, I'm almost kind of blending that over the browns we did before. And I'm also going to take more browns and blend them over. So this part here is where you want to blend it out so it's not looking like straight lines, like blocky. Okay, so I'm done with my eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with just some black liner. This is just the Smashox Jet Black gel liner. And I'm not doing a wing. I'm only going to make some definition, really thin line on, what is it called? Eyeliner. I'm going to be taking my MAC 266 brush. I have to pull my lid because it's just doesn't ever work out for me. I'm keeping the line really thin. See how that's quite thin? I'm going to go ahead and get my face did. I'm going in with the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray. I'm starting to like this actually. It doesn't play around with your makeup, but it's pretty much like all your antioxidants and this is like shake well, applied foundation. Yeah, you can use it at night as a night treatment as well. So it's almost like a skincare product. For my primer, I don't have any. It's the Hourglass N28 Serum Primer. That's going to help me get that really glowy base. And it's almost like, it's so oily. Now this primer is amazing for really dry skin. Like I'm talking about almost flaky dry skin. However, if you do have oily skin like me, I do get quite oily with it, on the point where I'm looking very dewy. So if you're going out, I probably wouldn't use this primer to get a glowy finish. I would just kind of do your cream highlighters and stuff. But for the whole base, I just want to do this today because I'm not going to need it for the whole day. My foundation I'm going to be using is the Studio Skin 15 Hour Wear. Look at it, it's like empty. This is in the shade 1.1. Okay, so with my foundation, I'm actually going to mix some liquid highlighter in there because I want the most intense, glowiest finish today. So for that, I'm going to be using the Josie Marin Argan Enlightenment Illuminator. I'm going to mix these two together. This is probably just like your Cover FX drops and stuff. I'm just going to apply this like everywhere. Do you think I'll be able to get a glowy finish with this? So now I'm going to go in my beauty blender, my damp beauty blender, and blend it all out. I'm going to go in with my Adrian one in the colour Pale, Light Pale. A bit twist. I'm going to set under my eye with my my favorite setting powder these days has been the Hourglass ambient lighting powder in Ethereal Light, people. This right here it's actually life. Like, I don't know if you can see how like it has just a luminous finish. Like, literally rub it in there, get some product. I'm almost baking with the pressed powder. You have to be careful with this because it is illuminating. If you've got a little bit of wrinkles underneath your eye, which I do, it might accentuate them a little bit. So just see how you go with it. But I find I don't mind the look of it. I'm using this to set my whole face with. Big fluffy brush. And I'm almost patting it on my face and then sweeping it. I don't know if you guys can see what's happening, but do you see how it's just set my face and I've still got that glow like everywhere? I'm going to go over my bronzer with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit palette. This came out not the Christmas that just passed, the Christmas before. I'm going to go in with Luminous Bronze Light, this shade here, and this is going to go on top of my bronzer just to add that glowiness. It's a little bit orange to use as a bronzer by itself, but I usually do it on top. But I don't want to be too luminous with my blush today, so I'm going to do the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Diffused Heat. This is actually my favourite shade, just because it picks up so well on like my skin tone. It's not too dark, but it almost blends into the bronzer, and I just do a touch of that. Before I do my highlight, I'm going to do my under eyes. I think I want my under eyes to be a little bit more warmer, so I'm going to take my Venus Lime Crime palette, and in the colour Creation, which is this really warm brown, look, very cool. I'm going to take that under my eye. Now I'm going to go back in with that Shade and Light palette we first used, and I'm going to go in with that first brown. I'm actually going to go in with some black, and that's going to be on the outer end. Just ever so lightly. So now I'm going to go in with highlighter, then I'm going to do my lashes, and then lips. So the lashes I'm going to be using today are the Holy Grail lashes. Now, I don't know if these are the messy ones or the Queen Bees, because I just popped them in the box as I wanted to keep it for the video, but I did use the other ones the other day, so I'm not too sure what's what. But I'll figure it out and put it in the description box for you guys. I went in with my lashes, I applied them, and I also added a little bit of black on the corners of my eyes and in the middle just to define it a little bit more. So now I'm going to go in with lip liner and then a red lipstick. It's the Liquid Lip. Okay, so that is the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed. And yeah, if you guys like my channel, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. A sneaky thumbs up for my vids. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. Okay.